Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Woke by Accident podcast. It is a weekly chat about socially conscious topics impacting the culture. I'd like to extend my gratitude in you listening to this podcast. It means everything to me, and I hope it is clear that this subject matter is so important to me. I care about our people, our future, and making a positive change in this nation.
This episode is powered by Poddex.
Do you find it difficult to come up with content ideas for your podcast? Or perhaps you've gotten stuck during an interview with a guest where you just have nothing more to ask? Try Poddex today. Poddex is the best all-in-one podcast idea generation tool. You get everything from episode ideas to interesting conversation starters for interviews, engaging discussions for your live streams, and even social media content ideas. With this tool, you don't have to spend weeks trying to come up with content for an episode or unique questions for your guests. Just shuffle the cards, pick one at random, hit the record button, and get started. Now you can make better content, have more fun while you're at it, and get your viral moment. All with Poddex. Head over to poddex.com and use code C4C. Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Woke by Accident podcast. This episode is especially for the content creators of Color Collective. Welcome. And I want to call this episode Check on Your Strong Friends. We've been hearing that phrase lately, and I just want to kind of dive into that a bit for this episode and stray away from our normal format and acknowledge the lives of two African Americans that we lost this year. And so in light of the deaths of Cheslie Kryst and Ian Alexander Jr., we may recall Cheslie Kryst was the 2019 former Miss USA who died tragically recently after falling from an elevated position from a building in New York City. We now know that she was dealing with high functioning depression, and also we recently lost Ian Alexander Jr., who is the son of actor and director Regina King. It also has been reported that he was dealing with depression and had posted some messages that nodded to some of the struggles and challenges that he was dealing with. So we definitely want to show concern for our brothers and sisters that we lost, and so many others who are dealing with things. I know I had a especially challenging week last week, but I was able to lean into my friends, my family, my faith, people in my circle who care about me and pour into me, and I know I'm going to be okay. But some people don't have that support or don't feel that support. And so they experience a world of sadness and loneliness that some of you and I will never understand. And so I came across a few tips on a website that I thought may be pretty neat to share, that we can check in on our strong friends and not so strong friends. And this information actually comes from the Children's Health of Orange County website, which is choc.org. So here are a few ways that you can check on your friends in your circle. Acknowledge that your friend is a support for you and others, and say, I see you in all that you do for me and for others. So actually have a conversation with your friend and express that you acknowledge them. The next one is to express your gratitude for the way that your strong friend enhances your life. Gratitude has been shown to combat feelings of loneliness. It not only is good for your friend, but it's good for you. Ask, how are you feeling today really, physically and mentally? So ask that question. This next one, text, email, or leave a voicemail like, no need to respond, I just wanted to say hi. Ask, what's keeping you going right now? Ask, would you like to talk? I'm here to listen. Text or email a meme, an old photo of the two of you, or an article they may like, and say, this made me think of you. How have you been? I know I would appreciate something like that. Say, like you are here for others, I'm here for you. Ask, what's something you're looking forward to in the next few days? Say, I'm available to chat at these times. When are you around? Designate a need help emoji, or pick an emoji that you both can use when you need uplifting or the other's help. Maybe it's a parachute or a colored heart. One suggestion is green, which represents mental health awareness. Instead of asking how they are, try asking, what did you do today that made you feel good or proud or happy? It is usually the little things that brighten our day or make us proud. And lastly, ask, what's something that we can do together this week, even if we are apart? Virtual trivia nights, group movie, streaming screenings, virtual fitness classes, TikTok face-offs, crafting online tutorials, Instagram story games, virtual paint night, group check-in, virtual coffee, lunch, or dinner meetups. I know I actually had a group Zoom check-in with some of my sorority sisters, my line sisters, and it was really, it did me good. I really appreciated. A lot of us, have moved away and don't see each other, and even the ones that live in the same town, you don't always get to see them. So to kind of take a minute and just check in with each other and go around the virtual room, if you will, and just, share our love and express and even pray together. It was really awesome and dope. So, that was some information I wanted to share with you. The story of Cheslie Kryst and Ian Alexander really touched my heart, and I just feel for the families that are dealing with those who are suffering. So, hopefully some of that information was helpful to you, and I appreciate you listening. You guys take care. At this time, we're going to go ahead and conclude the episode. We greatly appreciate you listening. We invite you to follow us on social media. On Instagram, it is Woke by Accident Podcast. On Twitter, it is Woke by. On Facebook, it is Woke by Accident Podcast. We also have the new website up, www.wokebyaccident.net. Please check us out, and also follow us on all of your favorite streaming platforms, and please leave a review and share feedback. You can also reach out by Gmail, wokebyaccident@gmail.com. And every time you listen, we appreciate it so much. Thank you for listening, and take care.